A Los Angeles Derby Dolls bout consists of 4 quarters, each lasting 15 minutes. These quarters are divided into 60-second rounds called jams. Each team has 5 players on the track in each jam, 4 players called blockers, and 1 point-scoring player called the jammer. You can always distinguish the jammers from the other players on the track by their starred helmets. It's the jammer's job to try to score points, and the blocker's job to try to stop them. The first whistle will sound to start the jam, and the blockers launch onto the track. The blockers form a tight grouping called the pack. The jammers race their way around the track and catch up to the pack. The jammers must then fight their way through the pack. The blockers from the opposing team will try to stop them, while the blockers on their team try to assist them. The jammers have now broken out of the pack and must race their way around the track and meet up with the pack again. Keep an eye on the jammer in front. She is your lead jammer and can call off the jammer by placing her hands on her hips. The pink jammer is now in position to score. She receives 1 point for each member of the opposing team she passes. As the pink jammer racks up points, the yellow jammer catches the pack and is now also in position to score. The yellow jammer will also receive 1 point for each member of the pink team she passes. The jam ends when 60 seconds have elapsed, or when the lead jammer calls off the jam by placing her hands on her hips. Players are not permitted to purposely trip or tackle their opponents. Players can block each other using their bodies and shoulders, but cannot use their elbows, forearms, or hands. Players violating the rules will be placed in the penalty box located on the infield, forcing their team to skate the next jam with 1 less skater. The game ends after 4 quarters. The team with the most points at the end of the bout is your winner.
In the event of an emergency, please make your way to the nearest lighted exit in an orderly fashion. The main building exits are located through the pink doors you entered. The assembly point is directly outside those doors. Please notify any representative of the Derby Dolls if any emergencies arise.
Welcome to the home of your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Today, it's the best day of the entire year because it is the 2023 Junior Derby Dolls Championship bout between Fight Crew and Scream Queens. Are you ready to meet the skaters?
Number 10, Jinx. Wearing 14 is Hell on Wheels. 33, Speedy Wonder. Number 46, Wensley Adams. Wearing 63, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Jeez Louise, Trixie, get it together. 101, it's Lash Out Loud. 111, Roller Sticks. Wearing 189, Destroyer. 512, Ziggy Stardust. 522, Scargirl. 857, Kitten Crush. 910, Slim Skady. 1134, Mad Cat. 1609, Hidden. 1997, Jolteon. 2011, it's Stitches. Co-captain of your fight crew, 777, Sally Face. And the captain of the fight crew is 122, Smaller Brawler. Coaches of the Fight Crew, Dooms, Daisy, and Lusty Loveless. One more time for the Fight Crew!
All right, everybody. Are you ready to meet the Screen Queens? Skating for their first championship bout. Let's make some noise. Wearing 000, it is Bella Blitz. Wearing number 17 is Fight Night, subbing for Dirty Tricks. Wearing number 22, it's Nia Brolatin. Wearing 35 grams, it's Honey BB. Wearing number 36, it's Slim Reaper. Wearing 97, Grease Frightening. Wearing 137, Glow and Arrow. Wearing 168, Betty Rumble. Wearing 203, Shreddy Mercury. Wearing 505, it's Mayday. Wearing 757, Thugs Bunny. Wearing 3355, Vroom. Wearing 5149, Slaying Mantis. Wearing 711, it is Skate White Shark. Wearing 6000, it is Ginger Snapped. Wearing 6248, Pink Poison. Your co-captain 478, Finding Gory. And the captain of your Screen Queens, number 926, Princess Slayer. Your coaches are Chata and Ice Creamer. Give it up for the Screen Queens, everybody.
Penalties big and small, they call them all. When it comes to fairness, they're the undisputed all-time champs. It's the Enforcers. Head referee Wild Bill Hiccup. Game executioner Penaltina. Jam refs Casey Cajones and Suspect Ed. Pack refs Tricky Ricardo and Karen Bout Nuffin. Penalty tracker Sweep the Leg Johnny. Penalty tracker assistant Sweet Home Alabama. Penalty box administrators E.T. Lisa and Nama Slay. Eyes in the Sky Girl Friday and Jaeger Bomb. Scoreboard operator Helvetica and whiteboard is E.T. Haley. The Enforcers.
We would like to thank our EMTs, the Doll Repair Team, the Track Monkeys, and of course, the wonderful Rad Crew. Hey, our DJ today is DJ MacBook Air, and I'm Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit.
Sup?
And we will be your announcers today for the championship bout. All right, the Derby Dolls acknowledge that we gather on traditional and unceded Keech and Tongva land. We ask the league members and the Derby Dolls community in large to honor with gratitude the Keech and Tongva people, elders, and the land itself. And now I got one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action? Yeah! Come on, Los Angeles Juniors Championship bout! Fight Crew versus Screen Queens. It is the best day of the year. Our first champs in 4 years, and it's honoring our first two teams that went to champs, blue versus red. The jammers are off. They have stars on their helmets. They've got to get through the pack of blockers. First one out is the lead jammer. In this case, it's for the Screen Queens. That jammer can skate around the tack the full 60 seconds of the jam or call it off by putting hands on hips. Right now, the jammer getting into that point scoring position when the jammer enters the pack. Every member of the opposing team passed is a point. Both jammers are out. Screen Queens drawing first blood calls it off right before Fight Crew can get in. And Screen Queens first to put points on the board.
Holy God, you did that all in one breath, Evilly.
I'm so excited! Champs! Champs! Champs!
All right, no penalties on that jam. Full packs. Whenever there is a penalty, the team that did the dirty will skate down one skater. But nothing like that happened. This is going to be a clean game, Evilly.
Clean game?
Yeah, I'm manifesting it.
Oh my goodness.
You didn't know I manifested,
I know you manifest awesomeness every day. I'm going to manifest just a great game, and I am so excited. Okay, Screen Queens are up 2-0.
Bella Blitz with a heck of a block, blocking that Fight Crew jammer into the infield. She's still stuck in the pack.
Yeah, and we have got Grease Frightening jamming for the Scream Queens. And already passing, getting 1 point there, passing Smaller Brawler. Getting stuck on the back with a bit of a 2-wall. Brawler going in there, doing some great positioning blocking. But sees the opposing jammer coming up, calls off, hands on hips. That's what we call points management.
I thought we just called it sass.
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 Sassy points management. Or
Hey,
sassy pants management. I don't know. 4 points for the Scream Queens now. 4 points for the Scream Queens, making it 6-0. We do have a penalty against the Fight Crew. We got a directional block there against Thugs Bunny. Oh, Thugs. That makes this a power jam advantage for the Scream Queens. Now, roller derby being one game where you're skating offense and defense at the same time, it makes it a little bit hard when you're the only person who can score points. That's Bella Blitz, stuck between a big wall of Fight Crew. However, the pack was out of play because it was too far away from itself, and they had to eventually let Bella go.
That's right. The pack here, the pack management is incredibly critical in power jams. You see the blue team trying to hold one blocker back as the jammer comes around, gets another full pull.
Yeah, Tricky Ricardo, nice little hop, skip, and a jump over there as we had a skater fall into the infield.
By holding that blocker back, they're able to keep the pack nice and slow, which gives their jammer a lot of time to get around and score.
Yeah, and Speedy Wonder right there doing some great positional blocking in the middle of that 3-wall that Fight Crew had up. Finally had to let Bella go because the pack, you can see Screen Queens are like really trying to hold back that pack in a slow thing. How many points did Bella get?
We're going to wait for the delivery from that jam ref. It looks like 10.
10 points for the Screen Queens. Taking a commanding lead, 16-0. But Bella Blitz in the penalty box, making this next jam another power jam. Advantage Fight Crew. It also looks like we do have a couple blockers for Fight Crew, so that's going to be a little bit tougher. They may have a power jam situation, but they're also coming against a full roster of blockers there for the Scream Queens.
Right, and those blockers have nothing to do except look at that jammer and try to stop her.
Yeah, it's a back blocking penalty, by the way, that put Bella into the penalty box.
That's right. Back blocking is when you hit somebody from behind, they lose position, they go off the track, or they fall down.
Yeah, and we also got a blocking out of play and a failure reform and a blocking out of play. Those were because of the pack being so far away from itself. When they're in an out-of-play situation, you start accumulating penalties. Okay, our power jammer, man, stuck behind that 4-wall of the Screen Queens. They've set up quite the roadblock. Up, but don't count them out because the Fight Crew blockers pivot going up there, trying to break it up. Finally helping to create enough chaos that Fight Crew is through, and that is Beetlejuke jamming for Fight Crew. Scream Queens now trying to race it.
Yeah, Fight Crew's trying to get up ahead and pick off at least one of those blue jerseys so that they can slow this pack down, but with only 2 blockers to do it, it's a tall order.
Oh, yeah.
Puts the jam on her back. Jammers are doing it for themselves.
Yeah, Beetlejuke through, and of course gets that sketty ghost point. That's 5 points for Fight Crew, everybody. I see some red in there, and they're not making much noise. Come on, Fight Crew fans.
Yeah, that's your cue, Fight Crew fans. Let them know.
Let's hear it. All right. 16-5, advantage Scream Queen. And nobody in the penalty box. That makes this a regular jam.
You can thank me for my manifesting.
Thank you, Trixie.
I do it all for you, Lee.
Well, it is very much appreciated.
See, it looks a lot more crowded out there, doesn't it?
Yeah! That's Is Hell on Wheels, number 14 for the Fight Crew, lead jammer. And 36 jamming there for the Screen Queens. That's Slim Reaper.
Jammer hits the pack and slides right through. Over 30 seconds left on this jam clock. That's plenty of time for another pass.
Yeah, his on wheels. You can always tell the lead jammer there's an enforcer in the middle pointing at them with a color-coordinated headband on their helmet. Calls it off. And looking at Casey Cajones for some penalties, or for the points. 4 points for Scream Queens. Thank you, Ed.
All right, score stands 20 for the Scream Queens, 14 for Fight Crew.
Yeah, 9 points there for Fight Crew. Nobody in the penalty box. Oh my gosh, the manifesting's kicking in.
I'm telling you. The secret is the secret works.
Oh! Speedy Wonder. Hard block there against Betty Rumble for the Scream Queens. I tell you, Fight Crew, don't count them out. Jolteon makes it through.
Yeah, they worked hard to reform their pack. The pack is the biggest number of blockers all skating within 5 feet of each other. So if the pack is split, it's everyone's responsibility to get it back together.
Sorry, I was just watching Speedy Wonder skate backwards and take a nice, manage to hit somebody off. It's Speedy's last game, so.
It is?
Yeah, I'm kind of going through a trauma here, so.
All right, that's 2 for the blue, 1 for the red. 22-15.
Yeah, looking to see. So we only have 2 Fight Crew. Looks like we're going to have a quick, well, hopefully quick, a timeout being called by the enforcers. Hey, that's going to give me a minute to welcome everybody watching us on the webcast. If you're not here at Doll Holly, you can always join us on Derby Doll's YouTube channel. And we want to wish a very happy birthday right now to Dirty Tricks. We're welcoming Dirty Tricks to double digits. This is with love from your parents. And Orson couldn't be here today. Was supposed to be skating, but unfortunately that is not possible. And, just want to wish you a very happy birthday, Dirty Tricks. 9's a good year. For me, that was the year I heard Van Halen for the first time. So the only thing better about that was being 10 and then Van Halen 2 coming out. So hopefully you'll have something as joyous in your life to commemorate these times. I also want to give a shout out to Jinx's Nana. Edie Larson is watching on YouTube too. So we hope everybody on there, if you want to get in the chat room, you can do that. We try to keep an eye on it, but it doesn't always work.
When play resumes, Fight Crew's going to have 3 in the box, but you can't have 3 blockers. Let me try that again. You can't skate with just 1 blocker, so Wensley Adams, who's sitting for failure to reform, must skate in this jam. And then she'll sit in the next one.
Yeah.
And that's how that works.
We got to have enough players out there for the game.
Yeah, it's no fun with just 1 blocker.
But you still have to serve your time. Do the crime, serve the time.
That's how it is.
Okay, now we need to count. I'm a little confused.
I'm a little confused too, because that's not what I saw in the penalty box. That looks like way too many blockers for Fight Crew.
Maybe somebody got maybe they had a last minute pardon. Did somebody call the governor? I didn't get a call. Did you get a call?
I didn't get a call.
Well, I'm the governor.
But Honey BB answers the bell, comes out first for the Scream Queens.
Yeah, Scream Queens with that pretty dominating lead, 22-15, but Fight Crew has been coming up pretty quickly. And that was Kitten Crush jamming for Fight Crew.
Yeah, and what you just saw there, Evilly, when Scream Queens all took off together as their jammer attacked, that splits the pack, and strictly speaking, Fight Crew's not allowed to engage.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't engage out of the engagement zone. I mean, obviously. It's just hard to remember if you are in the engagement zone because you're on wheels and moving constantly.
Well, it's a true fact. As a blocker, I'm looking behind me to see where that jammer is, and then when I look up, oh no, the pack's gone.
Yeah, we do have another penalty against Fight Crew. That's Wensley Adams. I forgot what it was already.
Failure to reform.
Failure to reform, thank you.
So Fight Crew's down 1, and Scream Queens full packs, and first jammer out is number 17. Fight Night!
Fight Night! Jamming in place for Dirty Tricks, who I just gave the birthday shout out for. All right, come on, Fight Night, you got to do it for Dirty Tricks. Calls off the jam scene, the opposer jamming coming up. Who is Stitches? Some sassy points management.
Some sass management. Looks like nobody in the box for that one. So everybody gets up there. 2 jammers on the line. 1 whistle, 60 seconds. Let's go.
Right on, man. Championship bout. Best day of the year. And Speedy Wonder jamming for Fight Crew. Man, a lot of action going on in the pack.
Oh, wow. 1997, Jolteon escorts that jammer into the infield.
Man, Jolteon is just such a solid player. Bubba Broom jamming for Scream Queens, though, just trying to get through. And it looks like Scream Queens trying to clear for the inside, but Fight Crew not having it. And, you know, at this point, you kind of got to decide if you want to block against Speedy. Oh, Speedy just threw there like it's nothing.
Jolteon and Ziggy Stardust just putting up defense in that pack, and it results in 10 points for Fight Crew.
And that is going to be a lead change, everybody. Fight Crew is going to take the lead 25-22. Scream Queen's now down by 3, and I do see a Scream Queen and a Fight Crew attendant in the box. Now, this is how I played roller derby, with 3 blockers.
Oh, I thought you meant in the penalty box.
No, original rules. I want to start, you know, yeah, I actually did go in the penalty box for the first jam of my first game.
What did you do, Evil Lee?
I don't know. Rules were good, but it had to be bad because we had minor penalties, so to go straight to the box, it had to be major.
And sitting in the box is the Scream Queens jammer. This one's going to be a power jam for Fight Crew.
Yeah. I believe that's Is Hell on Wheels going to be jamming.
And boy, oh boy, these are depleted packs, Evil Lee. There's only 2 blockers for the Scream Queens.
Yeah, we got an arms penalty against the Fight Crew blocker, and then we got some arms penalties in there. Another directional block, and then it was an arms penalty for their Scream Queens jammer. Yep, It's Hell on Wheels. Oh. Okay. The communication in that pack right now is incredible.
Communication absolutely key, too, especially to a power jam. Scream Queens playing that getaway game, trying to prevent the Fight Crew jammer from scoring another pass.
Yeah, Bella Blitz is just such a strong skater that it's, you know, definitely one of those people who's an all-around superstar.
And Bella has been skating for years. I coached her way back in the day, and she's still out there. She was good then, and she just keeps getting better.
Yeah, I'm afraid that means she's going to leave us soon, though.
I know, that's a problem. All the skaters that I've seen for years and years and years, and it's just so satisfying to see them improve and see them grow, but then they leave, Evil Lee.
Why
is that allowed?
But they can come back. Like, we have a junior who has just picked a new skate name. She skated under Emily, not Bomte, but Emily of the juniors when we were at the Doll Factory, and now skating under Mother Teresa. In nod to our own Axels, who skated in that name for the Texas Roller Girls. Texas Roller Derby, excuse me.
And we've got another grad in the chat room. Grim Burton says, sending all my love, skate your hearts out, juniors.
Ah, Grim! We miss you. Hope to see you over the holidays. I'm going to buy one of those stickers you posted today. All right, Fight Crew lead jammer. I believe that's Stargirl. Am I correct? Yep, Stargirl. Oh, man, somebody's skinaway sticks got a little bit too fast. Thugs Bunny. That's happened to me.
I think it's happened to everybody at some point.
Oh, man! Thugs in the game and gets lead jammer, taking away lead jammer from Stargirl. Wow.
Yeah, that was a powerful move, Evil Lee. Going from low to high in the turn is that you're skating uphill. You're really fighting gravity.
Yeah, Thugs Bunny there was like, yeah, I might have taken that fall, but I'm not going to let it hold me back. I'm gonna write my own story on this jam. Stargirl out of the pack. Oh, Thugs in the, wow, give it up for Thugs Bunny, everybody. 9 points for the Scream Queens. 4 points for Stargirl and the Fight Crew. I love Champs. Champs is the best.
Nice little block by Beetlejuice just as the jam ended. Prevented that from being 10 points.
Yeah. And we got Lash Out Loud with a legs penalty. I'm sorry, low blocking penalty for Fight Crew. I got a little L's, too many L's there.
L is for legs.
L
That's
is for
good
legs,
enough for
or
me.
for low blocking.
Fight Crew is short a blocker there. There she goes.
Oh, still short, right?
No, they got one in the box, so.
No, that's right. That's where Lash Out Loud is.
And Fight Crew's out first.
Oh, Jammer race. Wow.
Kitten Crush calls it off immediately. A pretty good decision.
Oh, yeah, when you see Princess Slayer coming on behind you.
By the way, we've got Marilyn Nelson in the chat rooting for Fight Crew from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Proud grandma of Kitten Crush. She says, go Fight Crew.
Hi. Hi, Grandma Crush. Thank you for watching. Metal Kyle with a shout out to the enforcers. They are doing a great job, Metal Kyle. You should have seen this jump that Trixie did earlier. Tricky did like a killer jump.
Yeah, I didn't jump
Trixie,
squat,
I said
baby.
Tricky. I know.
I'm
love
up too
both of
high
you.
to jump, Evilly. If I fall out of this thing,
You're
I might break a nail.
You're a stunt woman. I've seen your work. You're badass. Ziggy Stardust right now, badass jammer, into the pack, calls it off before the opposing jammer could come in for the Scream Queens.
Yeah, Honey BB met that jammer with a furious block, sending her to her knees. And you can't score points on your knees, but you can in the air. If you fly past somebody, you're still scoring points on them. That's a little bit of trivia, you believe.
It is.
You can put that in your pocket for trivia night.
I can always count on you.
for meaningless trivia.
No, for great knowledge. Oh man,
And
we got a little bit of a
counting on Destroya to slow that jammer down.
Yeah, that was a really good move to get their jammer out front.
Yep, Beetlejuice escapes the pack. Lead jammer for Fight Crew, just as the Scream Queen jammer escapes.
Yeah, and we got Neapolitan jamming under 22. I believe Neapolitan is 22, but just for I got a little confused on that earlier. Oh, Beetlejuice right up to the back of Slain Mantis.
Beetlejuice also trying to call it off, but you can't call it off from the infield. If you fall on the track, you can call it off. But if you exit the track, you got to get back on with both feet before calling it off.
Yeah, I almost won the infield when I was jamming in October in the alumni bout, and I called off right before I went in the infield and fell on my face, and I was so excited.
It was very cool. I saw that.
Yeah, you saw me get my butt wiped up and down this track. No greater honor in my life than being knocked around by Bombshell Betty. Gotta say, love her. We do have a penalty against Fight Crew. We've got an OP, which is skating out of play. All right, we don't get those very often. I always think it's something else, but I'll keep it PG. We got Jinx jamming for Fight Crew.
I tell you were complimenting my knowledge. I don't even know what skating out of play is. I know what skating out of bounds is, but I don't think I've ever seen an OP.
Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah, like
you gotta
30
get them
seconds
all.
ago.
Steph Con 1 has gotten every single penalty except for unsporting conduct. But I tell you, I've been giving Steph some tips, and I think with enough time and encouragement, that Steph Con's going to get that unsporting conduct.
If she just tries, if she believes in herself hard enough.
I know, everyone's so nice to me when I start skating. I'm like, I'm evil, right? I'm here to play mind games with everyone.
It's right there in the name.
I'm here for psychological warfare. And, Scream Queens, they got 2 penalties against them, both directional blocks, so they are thinned out. And Speedy Wonder taking advantage of that jamming for Fight Crew. But look who's jamming for Scream Queens.
That there is number 6,000, Ginger Snap, re-enters the track.
Ginger Snap doesn't mess around, so I'm just kind of waiting for Ginger Snap to just destroy everything. But Speedy, such a formidable opponent.
Grabs that last point.
That was a nice matchup.
Yeah, that's a full pull. 5 big points for Fight Crew. That's the end of your first quarter. Fight Crew after a early lead by Scream Queens. Fight Crew in command, 52-31.
Hey, we want to remind you all, buy some raffle tickets. You can buy 1 for 1 or 7 for 5 or 15 for 10 or 30 raffle tickets for $20. You can win wine from La Vigne. You can win a Rude Chicks grab bag. Fall Guys 12-inch collectible plushie. Magical Mixes crystal. Man, I still want to get that Magical Mixes crystal ball. I should go buy some raffle tickets. And a gift bag of Derby Dolls merch. Hey, the holidays is this month. Have you noticed that? So remember, the Derby Dolls are a non-profit 501c organization. Your support, the raffle tickets and merch, and by supporting our vendors and our bar, it all helps us. So please, go to the bar and buy a drink. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Los Angeles. Get yourself a cold, refreshing beverage, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, everybody. Who's is ready for the second quarter of exciting roller derby action. The 2023 Junior Championship bout. Tough Cookies are not skating, but I really wanted to say that because they will be skating the championship bout in January. Fight Crew versus Scream Queens. That is funny. You know, I tell you, the old Rolodex in the brain, sometimes it just stops on the wrong card.
Girl, that's why I've been saying blue and red, because I keep wanting to call the Scream Queens their old
Their
name.
previous to their dead name.
Yeah, I'm not going to dead name that team. They're in the championships for the love of Pete.
Love of Pete. I love Pete. We're talking
Everybody
Davidson,
loves
right?
Pete.
All right, 505.
Mayday. Mayday loves being lead jammer.
505, my favorite number, the area code for New Mexico. Speaking of New Mexico, my friend Susie should be watching on the webcast. Hi, Susie. If you are watching, I love you. If you're not watching, I love you anyway. All right.
Scream Queens have some ground to make up after that first, but...
Yeah, and Mayday doing a really good job as Slaying Mantis opens the path. Clearing up that sin size. Slim Skady doesn't quite make it through. 4 points for Scream Queens.
I'm sure Fight Crew loves to see all that red in the crowd. I spot some little red shiny pom-poms. Those are very stylish indeed.
Nobody in the penalty boxes. Yeah, remember everybody, this is the Champs. You can scream, you can shout, you can stomp your feet. You just cannot whistle. No whistling unless you want to become an enforcer on the infield. Is Hell on Wheels jamming for Fight Crew, but lead jammer might be going to Scream Queens.
Gonna have to wait and see.
Oh!
Broken up, actually. Jinx knocked down by Jinx's own jammer.
I think Jinx was a jinx for both teams on that one, but no offense, you know, but that might have just been how it shaked out. Slim Reaper jamming for the Scream Queens.
That's a tough decision point for Fight Crew. Do you run up and help your jammer, or do you slow down and wait for them to get out of the engagement zone?
True. So much in your head when you're like when I was jamming in October.
Oh my God, I went to Prague for a summer.
I always wanted to go to Prague.
All right, 2 blockers from the, one from each team in the box.
Yeah, finding Gory in there for the Scream Queens. I was trying to get Mama Spelling to watch so that I could get her behind Finding Gory, since that's Gory Spelling's mom. That's Finding Gory with a back blocking penalty. We also got a directional block against Sally Face and a stopping penalty against Kitten Crush, I believe. Oh man, both jammers out. But Ziggy Stardust ain't messing around, goes ahead and calls it right off.
And the mood is celebration there on the Scream Queens bench as those skaters return.
It's because it's Champs! It's Champs! It's Champs! Shreddy Mercury realizes this. Champs, Shreddy knows that it's the best day of the year.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, Eveline. We have not had Champs in how long?
4 years.
4 years, and these skaters kept skating. They kept working. They worked through exhibition bouts. This was our first season back with teams, and here they are after a year of hard work.
Oh my God, I almost cried thinking about how long we had to wait. Stitches, lead jammer jamming for Fight Crew. Stitches, I believe Stitches' math teacher is here.
Hey, what's up, Stitches math teacher? You count up all those points for us, will you? There's 4.
Yeah, really. Let's get him on the ref crew. Stitches threw on a scoring pass, and Glow and Arrow making it out for the Scream Queens. Fight Crew, man, they're really pulling up on that lead, 52-36. Oh! That was a nice block there. I like when you give a block so hard you take out your own self. Although there's a little question of who is lead jammer, and they were definitely trying to call it off there.
Yeah, that was tough. Stitches got knocked down, got up, tried to call it, but was no longer lead jammer, regained lead jammer status, and that's when that call-off happened.
Yeah, that was the frenzy of trying to get a representative on the phone. It was just like this, representative, representative. Nope, you're not the lead jammer. You can only call it the jam if you're the lead jammer. It's your special powers besides scoring points. And we do have Nia Brawlton in the penalty box for the Scream Queens with an arms penalty. And we got a blocking out of play for the Fight Crew for Stargirl.
If you do wish to become an enforcer, you can. You really can. We believe in you, and I know for a fact you can all do it. You don't have to know how to skate. You don't have to know the rules until after you join. Then you do have to know the rules. Sorry, they're studying. It's hard work, and they're the hardest working team in show business and in sports. Email refs@derbydolls.com for more information. See, I got to it, Eva Lee. I got to the action item.
You did.
I
Hey,
did.
Speaking of stitches, so yeah, it's her middle school teacher, Mr. Borkgren. Hey, Mr. Borkgren, where you at? Supposed to be here to support. Anyway, Stitches want to thank you for being awesome teachers, always there to help, especially with math tests. Oh, math is hard. It is so hard. But I can tell you right now, we got one penalty for the Scream Queens and one for the Fight Crew.
We got a penalty challenge is what we got, Eva Lee.
Oh, I see.
Fight Crew are challenging that blocking out of play penalty for Stargirl.
Interesting.
Blocking out of play is
when you're out of play.
When you're out of play, yeah, you're 20 feet behind the pack, you're 20 feet in front of the pack, or you're in the infield.
Hey, I heard we had some people who drove up here from Orange County. We got some people here from Orange County?
Yeah! Represent. Sorry about your hockey team.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks for supporting the Derby Dolls. That's Mary, Tim, and Alyssa. Thanks for making the drive, especially in this economy. The parents of this league, the skaters, have helped us since the very beginning. This league would not exist if it wasn't for Demo's dad bailing us out every time we were broke. I can't tell you how many parents and relatives have supported this league in so many different ways. So we want to thank all of the juniors' parents and all the parents of the adults and all their family members and all that for making the sacrifices to make this league possible. We're so grateful to have you all here today. Because it's champs!
It's not just the financial commitment, it's the time commitment, it's driving to practices, it's buying all that gear, it's smelling all that gear. Selfless friends, family, parents of these skaters. And most of all, it's the trust of letting this league have your kids to knock each other around a little bit.
Yeah, well, I gotta say too. I mean, and it's just the time thing is, how many birthdays and weddings and funerals I've missed because of Derby, and it's a sacrifice, and you do it because this is our family. I do want to give a shout out, of course, to Truck Driving Kimmy. By the way, Truck Driving Kimmy's watching on YouTube and currently hauling 33,000 pounds of a variety of Frito-Lay chips from Bakersfield, California to Topeka, Kansas. And I kid you not, last night I had Frito pie, so that's pretty appropriate.
Love a Frito pie.
Oh, yeah. We went to our friend Rob Kelso's chili cook-off, and he makes the most amazing Red Death and Green Death chilies, and they're so hot. And being a born and raised New Mexican, the hotter the better.
Fight Crew has lost that challenge.
Uh-oh.
So their skater is going to be sitting in the box.
Ooh,
Sorry about that.
I hear a rumbling in the crowd.
Ooh, what are they rumbling about?
I think they're rumbling about the penalty challenge. I don't know if they can hear us right now, but Shredding Mercury wants to give some love to the team captains, 122 Smaller Brawler and 926 Princess Leia. Yeah, man, so excited. You are the captains of a championship bout teams, and you made it to champs. Should be super happy because I've never made it to champs.
Now, this is the last game of the year, but it is not the end of Junior Derby. If you know a girl between the ages of 7 and 17 who's looking for a fun challenge, the Junior Derby Dolls may just be for her. Go to the website, derbydolls.com. You'll find all the information you need there. They do monthly getting started, a monthly intro. And you can come on down there. You need to have insurance and a mouth guard, but you don't have to have your own skates, I don't believe.
No, we got some skates here. And this is the 15th year of our Junior Derby Dolls. So let's give it up for Junior Derby Dolls and 15 years of juniors. It's 20 years this year for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls. 20 years we have been here, and we have been through a lot. And just when you come in here and you see this bank track, this is, roller derby is 90 years old now. I believe it was invented in 33. It was invented
it doesn't look a day over 85.
Yeah, so 90 years of a sport that was rooted in the history of America, especially in the Depression era when it started, and has been the one sport that is always where women have dominated. And the revival that began in the early 2000s, we are honored to be the third league to have taken that torch and to still be here 20 years later. Yay, Derby Dolls.
Roller derby, a well-known cure for depression.
Yes, yeah, I tell you, if it wasn't for roller derby, I don't know if I'd be alive. Seriously, derby's life. Your life, Trixie. I love you so much. I can't stand it.
Scream Queens giving a shout out to the folks at home.
Yeah, once again, thanks to everyone checking us out. We will be having the Adults Championship out in January. Rebuilding year, short rosters, these things happen. But, oh, man.
Can you get a fighting penalty on your own bench?
All the attention right now should be going to the Scream Queens who are, like, having the best time on the bench. Or at least, that I can tell. Mainly, I can tell because they're the one closest to me.
That's right. Ginger snapped and Fine Four leading the charge. Hey, Scream Queens, turn around.
Scream Queens! Scream Queens! Oh, Ginger snap! Turn around. Try to take video. I'll tag you.
So it looks to me, and I can't tell because I don't have audio to the infield, but it looks to me that after the challenge, the coaches challenged the challenge. They certainly had a lot more to say, and now the enforcers are getting together and talking it over again. I've never seen this before, Eva Lee.
Well, we make our own rules, so that's the best part about derby. I mean, we have our
but
official
we don't
rules.
do it every game.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I just change things up just for the hell of it. People are like, is that the way it is? I'm like, yeah, it is. Okay.
Silent dance party now and Scream Queens.
Woo! Oh, my God. Champs! All right. Oh, and here they're coming in. They might have just challenged each one of these things for all I know. I'll challenge your penalty. Oh, fine. I'll challenge yours as well.
If you're going to challenge my penalty, you know what? I'll challenge your penalty, Eva Lee.
Yeah, well, we're just speculating, though. Hey, one thing I do know is that this bout is brought to you by the Vernon Community Fund. The Vernon Community Fund provides charitable contributions to the community-based organizations and governmental agencies in support of efforts to improve the quality of life, strengthen families, and affirm Vernon's ties with neighboring communities in pursuit of bright futures. Thank you so much, Vernon, for supporting us. We've been kicked out of some of the best cities in town, and we're so glad to be welcomed here in Vernon. Yeah, 20 years we've been around.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that raffle coming up between the third and fourth periods. So please do get your tickets.
Oh my God, buy raffle tickets. If you win the magic crystal thing and you don't want it, you can give it to an announcer, like this one.
It's Hanukkah. You can give Trixie, or you can give Eva Lee a present for Hanukkah.
Yeah, you can give me a Hanukkah present. Presents. Oh, thank you so much for the cookie. Trixie gave me the best cookie in the world.
Eva Lee gave me the prettiest flowers in the world. She got them at the gas station, and I love them.
Oh my God, I love you so much, Trixie. All right.
And I love roller derby, and I love that we are back in play.
Yeah, we are. Scream Queens getting out. Lead jammer, captain of the Scream Queens, Princess Leia. Out in front. Fight crew, though, making some damage there is Kitten Crush. Oh, Kitten Crush was almost out. Man, Scream Queens, that defense there. Took Kitten Crush on the inside, and now Princess Slayer is going to see if she can make, going to try and pass Kitten Crush and make her point. Oh! Whoa!
That's the power of geometry. It's a shorter path on the inside than the outside, and Scream Queens really took advantage of it.
Wow, give it up for the Scream Queens and for Princess Slayer.
4 points total for the fight crew on that jam.
That was quite a rebellion. And we got 535 for, I believe it's Cherry Bomb Rocker.
Yeah, it's about blocking out of play.
Blocking out of play. Yeah! Champs! Woo! Oh, Bella Blitz with that backwards blocking, just like skates just as good frontwards and backwards. It's pretty incredible.
Shreddy Mercury in lead for Scream Queens. Skating strong, looking so powerful out there.
Yeah, we were watching Shreddy on the bench. Shreddy was ready to play. Shreddy is like, you put me out there, I'm going to get you some points.
It is tough. It is tough to sit out a long, long challenge like that, Eva Lee.
It is. You get distracted easily. I know I did.
4 more for Scream Queens, and they are nibbling away at that fight crew lead. It is 63-48 in favor of the team in red. No penalties, full packs on the track.
Yep, 48-63, and I tell you, Scream Queens were holding that lead pretty strong in the beginning. But dare we say it's anybody's game?
It's true, Evilly. A score can turn on a dime. Just a couple of power jams could be enough to do it. 5, 10, 15, 20 points.
Yeah, Stitches, lead jammer, jamming for Fight Crew. And tell you, those Scream Queens fight night. Was it Scream? No, nope, it wasn't. 7:57. Thugs Bunny.
Through the pack, bench says calls it off, and that's exactly what that jammer does. Coach James Daisy rocking that fabulous red jumpsuit.
Oh yeah, I love a lady in a jumpsuit. 63, low blocking penalty for Fight Crew, and that's against Beetlejuke.
Fight Crew down 1 for this jam. Full pack for the Scream Queens. Both jammers out pretty much right away.
Yeah, Honeybee B out of the pack for the Scream Queens fairly quickly. Hidden though. Oh, taking advantage. Was trying to take advantage of that tumble, but Honey called off the jam first. That was close.
Yeah, I love those jams where the jammers are racing to get in front so they can call it off.
Hey, Tricky, there's a water bottle. Tricky!
Tricky!
Tricky! Water bottle! Water bottle! You're welcome! Let's give it up for Tricky Ricardo, everybody.
Woo, Tricky!
Woo! All right, now get into position because we have no penalties and the jam is on.
It's on! There goes Grease Frightening!
Wow.
Fight Crew jammer just getting a terrible time going through the turn. Finally makes it out.
Yeah, Cherry Bomb Blocker was holding the back line pretty brutally. Is Grease Frightening? Oh, man, manages to come right through a 2-wall of Fight Crew. That was like a lot of pinging and ponging around in there. What did we get? A few points, though, for Scream Queens. 3. That's a few. And we do have a penalty against Fight Crew. That is an arms penalty. And I believe it's against, was it Jolteon?
That's correct. That's Jolteon. That arms penalty, you get that for hitting below the elbow or for reaching out and touching somebody.
Reach out.
You see, if you watch roller derby TV, movies, fiction, or old school, but I repeat myself, you'll see a lot of people punching, kicking, elbowing. All of that's not legal, not safe, and we do not do it.
Yeah, Slaying Mantis, by the way, jamming for Scream Queens behind the pivot of Fight Crew. And that's giving a chance for the Fight Crew's jammer coming through and taking lead. That is Stargirl.
Oh!
Yeah,
Jammer takes a big tumble, and we're going to take a little time out here.
Let's give it up for Slaying Mantis. Now, because Slaying Mantis did take a medical timeout, that means that that they'll be taking some time on the bench, make sure everything's cool.
And we have to give a shout out to our EMTs for coming on out, making sure everybody is safe and well. Thank you EMTs. Thank you, Doll Repair Team.
Been with us for 18 years since our first game in 2005. You know, in 2005, when we brought together the Derby Dolls, it started our first season. It was pretty prevalent that the blue team and the red team were dominant, and when we finally got them to match up, that is the game that got called off by the fire marshal and shut us down midway. And it's portrayed in the movie Whip It. And anyway, it took till 2006 to get a championship bout again between Fight Crew and the blue team at the time. And, you know, it's just so cool that this championship bout is between those two colors of teams on our 20th anniversary and the 15th anniversary, because our founders were part of those teams, with our one founder on the red team and one on the blue.
I'm just happy we figured out how to bribe the fire marshal.
You know what? I almost got arrested because I was charming the fire marshal, so I'm not going to say what I had to do, but we've all seen the documentary on Firefest, so sometimes you just have to do stuff you don't, it's good.
Finding Gory escapes the pack for the Scream Queens.
Yeah, it's Hell on Wheels taking a hit into the infield, trying to crawl through, on the high side. And
big hits, big hits from Shreddy Mercury.
Fiercely strong skater there.
But is Hell on Wheels, boy,
yeah.
Oh boy.
This Hell on Wheels, oh man.
I didn't want to say it because she was coming so fast. I thought she might be able to steal a point there, but the Scream Queens bench tells their jammer to call it off.
Yeah, Finding Gory called it off just in the nick of time. Uh-oh. Shreddy's in the penalty box. What'd you do, Shreddy? Arms penalty. And we also got a directional block and a blocking out of play penalty.
Yeah, that's going to be on Pink Poison. So, Green Queens down to... You only get 7 penalties. On your 7th penalty, you are ejected from the match.
That's true. Ziggy Stardust was the lead jammer. Sees Princess Slayer coming up. Decides to call off the jam. Keeping the score at 67 Fight Crew, 54 Scream Queens. And nobody in the penalty box. Yay! Let's make some noise for Champs, everybody! Woo! Champs! That was awesome.
That was really loud. Oh my God.
Hey, you know what they say. If it's too loud, you obviously didn't blow out your hearing at an Iron Maiden concert in '86 like I did. Number 63, jamming for Fight Crew, a Beetle Juke. Lead jammer, Glowing Arrow out for Scream Queens. Oh, getting by Thugs Bunny, lead of the pack. Up. Speedy's like, call. I can see Speedy from here saying call it off. 4 points for Fight Crew. Yeah!
Time winding down on our first half of play. At halftime, we're going to take a good-sized break, and we'd love you to go check out the concessions, the bar, the merch table. That's where you want to be for all of your holiday presenting needs. I know you got them.
Yeah, and there's stuff, too, that's not even, that's not displayed. If you're looking for something particular, you can ask the merch people and see if it's perhaps in stock, but they didn't pull it out. There's a lot of different options. There's not only just the shirts, there's patches, there's cool merch stuff. And, of course, you can sign up for Derby Dolls Nation, which is a good way to support the dolls. You make a monthly donation, and you get a special lanyard and stuff. Hey, but right now, let's get down to this Power Jam. Advantage Scream Queens with a back blocking penalty, putting the jammer for Fight Crew in the penalty box. Bella Blitz is your Power Jammer.
Fight Crew reforming to the front, trying to do that getaway game that Scream Queens were doing so well in the first.
Yeah, I mean, they keep doing these split packs, but you know what puts them at a... Ouch. That's going to leave a mark.
Really slowed that jammer's roll.
Yeah, I came right up to the back of Ziggy Stardust.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a penalty on that one, Italy.
Well.
But right now, that jammer's out. And
Yeah.
You know what they say, when you do a major, when you do a penalty and you're sitting down the next jam, make it count.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, so close, knocked to the infield by Speedy Wonder. I would not go on the inside with some of these people. I didn't never wonder. Anytime I go on the inside lane, someone's going to take me out. 10 points for the Scream Queens. Closing up on that gap. 64 Scream Queens, 71 Fight Crew. But you are right. Looks like we do have a back blocking penalty against Bella Blitz.
And a track cut for Jolteon from Fight Crew. So the Fight Crew will be down one blocker, but...
Oh. Got a timeout being called by the Scream Queens. Hey, I want to take a moment. You know what I was doing last night? I was putting away some of my derby stuff, and I was gently holding my S1 helmet that I got to wear in my my alumni game. It felt like the championship. And I just want to give a shout out to S1 helmets, a symbol of protection, protecting the Derby Dolls since 2009, and the official of the Derby Dolls. Stop smart. Stop S1 smart helmets.
Yeah, that's right. You've only got one noggin. You ought to put a bucket on it.
Yeah, put a bucket on your head, people.
Put a bucket on it. That's what I always say.
Yeah, I like helmets. I don't like people knowing my business. That kind of hides me.
Beth Lohita in the chat says, shout out to E.T. Haley. Hi, E.T. Haley from Beth. And we've got Princess Sleia's Grandma Church is so very proud of you skating in the Champs game. Go, girl! Lots of L's on that one from Grandma Church. Grandma and Craig are so proud of you. Love and hugs XOXO.
Hey, you know what I'm wearing?
I daren't speculate.
It is a Frogmouth Clothing Derby Dolls scrimmage tee.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
I've seen some Frogmouth clothing out there, Evilly.
That's right. The Derby Dolls wear custom uniforms made by Frogmouth Clothing, Frogmouth Clothing, little dry mouth there for me, based in Austin, Texas. So thank you so much, and I love my scrimmage shirt, but unfortunately I got a little...
So what we're getting at here is a challenge, penalty challenge. The Scream Queens are challenging Bella Blitz's back block penalty that would result in a power jam for Fight Crew.
Sorry, somebody took my pens.
Oh, it's a pretty clever challenge at this point, Evilly, or at least it's worth a shot just because they really don't want to give up a, what's the word? I forget words. They don't want to give up a power jam.
You don't want to give up power jam. You don't want to give up scares. I mean, here's the thing. This is the championship bout, the first championship bout we've had in 4 years. I mean, considering that the juniors have been around for 15 years, but having 4 of those off where they didn't have any public games, that's a lot of time for the juniors. So this game is very important. Every moment counts. Every jam counts, because anytime you get a penalty, that could be giving away points, and you do not want to do that.
Yep. So head ref Wild Bill Hiccup explains that the challenge has been lost. 000 Bella Blitz is going to sit down for that back blocking penalty. This is going to be a power jam for Fight Crew.
Yeah!
Fight Crew trying to defend that 71-64 lead that the Scream Queens have so effectively been lessening throughout the second. This is their chance to stack up some points as we go into the half.
Yeah, we're only a couple jams away from the halftime. And don't forget, buy lots of merch, shop for the holidays, get it all done here.
Get those raffle tickets, and last call for alcohols at the end of the third.
Yeah, somebody wanted me that magic crystal ball, or get it for yourself, even better. Wow.
Quick exit for Kitten Crush. That's just what Fight Crew wants for this power jam.
Yeah, Kitten Crush. I got a kitten recently from the pound and didn't call it anymore. And I tell you, that kitten can zoom, and so can Kitten Crush. Coming through on the high side. Oh, so clean through that pack.
Great job by the Fight Crew blockers, breaking up the 4-wall of blue in there to make some room for the jammer to get through.
Yeah, they're holding the core of the pack to slow it down and doing some great containment there, but they're also creating a lot of chaos in the pack that's been allowing them to create a path.
And now the Scream Queen blockers came out to try to stop the jammer. They got separated from the pack.
Oh, Kitten Crush!
What a step through by Kitten Crush. Gets one more full pull, calls it off.
Yeah, we had Jinx Smaller Brawler and Speedy Wonder there holding down Shreddy Mercury, and it was brutal. Yeah. 15 points for Fight Crew.
That's a lot of points, Evilly.
Ooh. And we are probably, make some noise, championship bout! One more block against Speedy for Fight Crew, and an above shoulders block against Slim Reaper of the Scream Queens. Oh, jammer race, and Fight Crew calls it off. And that's it on the game clock. We're at halftime, everybody. 64 Scream Queens to 86 Fight Crew. Well, maybe we're going to do one more. We'll see. Well, it's up to us. We're not the timekeepers. We're not the game executioners. Executioner.
Bella Blitz gesturing to her team, come on down. It's not The Price is Right, it's halftime.
All right, everybody, we will see you back here in about 20 minutes or so.
Hi, we're here today with Whoopi. And do you want to just quickly explain to us what the HR on your helmet means?
Sure, yeah, that stands for head ref. So it's the person that's in charge of the entire referee crew for this particular bout.
And how long have you been an enforcer?
That's a tough question. I don't remember how old I am, but let's see. How long have I been an enforcer? I think 7 years now, maybe 8 years. I'm looking at Brooklyn like she's gonna know.
I think it's probably more like 6, but
Yeah, maybe six.
skated for like 9, right?
Yeah. So. Yeah.
And what made you, is it your daughter that got you interested in doing it, or is it something else?
Yeah, I actually was on a film and I met a skater from the league, and when I came back from shooting that film, we came to a bout. My wife and my daughter both got interested in skating. They started skating. It took me a couple years to start getting involved in the league myself, and I did that by becoming a referee.
And do you have to skate to be a referee?
You do not. No, you do not have to skate. There are many people on our squad that don't skate at all, that hate skating, that never want to see skates. They just prefer to stand on the infield and be a part of the team.
Great. And if someone was interested in becoming an enforcer, how would they go about doing that?
I believe all the information is on our website. And if not, I think the email even is refs@derbydolls.com. So I think they could just send an email.
That's easy enough. And real quick, what's one of the biggest challenges about being an enforcer, and what's one of the most fun aspects?
I mean, the challenges are that we are, a part-time squad. We're all volunteers. We come here. The rule book is very extensive, so there's a lot of rules that you have to learn to become an enforcer. But it's also it is fun to have all that knowledge within you, to be able to apply it to a game like this and to just be a part of this community. So it is fun.
Well, as a player, we're really grateful to have such awesome enforcers with us, and thanks for chatting with us today.
Thanks.
And next we have Brooklyn, who's our representative from the Junior Derby Dolls program overall.
Right.
How long have you been working with the juniors?
Since I started 11 and a half years ago.
Okay, and was it the same time you started skating as an adult, or just?
Right after I started skating as an adult. So I started working with the juniors when I was in fresh meet, and then my daughter, my eldest joined, and now my younger daughter skates for us.
Awesome. And what are some of the biggest differences between the juniors and the adults, besides for just age, if there are any?
Well, we do have two distinct packs. So we have a positional pack where we skate positionally, which means there's not supposed to be any hitting. I do need to remind them of that. And then we have a contact pack, and that's a mixed level contact pack. So we have a lot of levels inside of our juniors program to secure safety and make sure that they're working inside of their inside their skill set. So it's not unlike like fresh meet versus sub pool versus team skaters. And then we do have an all-star program as well.
And what's the age range?
It's 7 to 17, female identifying, and it's great because it's really such a great program for kids. It's size inclusive, like you can do really amazing things being little, being big, being in between. It's really great for introverts because it really gives them a voice. I'm passionate about this program because I've seen so many amazing character building opportunities come out of it. So the kids are just phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, they're such great skaters. Watching them, I'm like, oh, I wish that I could skate half as well.
They've been doing it for a really long time. So just so you know, I mean, like our average in our all-star team, our average skater is skating 5 years. So, you'll get there. I promise.
And what's your favorite part about working with the juniors?
Oh, I just love to scream at children. Just kidding. I'm a teacher, but no, I just seeing the evidence of like really life-changing. It's not how many times you fall; it's how many times you get back up. It's an incredible sport for kids. I wish I had it when I was little, and I love turning people onto it because I think that, like I said, it's not we're not looking for one type of kid. We're looking for any kid that wants to try and is not afraid. And the fear thing we embrace. So it starts off slow.
And if there's any kids out there who are interested in getting involved, what's the process for that?
So you would just hit up juniors at or at derbydolls.com, or you can go on our website. There's a link there. 7 to 17, we have newbie days, like quarterly, and that's how you start. Newbie day is free. It's like an hour and a half lesson that just kind of gets you familiar with skating the track, getting on, putting wheels on your feet, and getting on a bank track. And then from there, you can join our program, which is Saturdays. We have Saturday classes. It starts off with 9 to 10, and then 10 to 11 is a scrimmage when they get track cleared, and then they advance from there.
That's great. Thank you so much for speaking to us today. It's so exciting for Champs.
It is. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's a great game, too, so keep watching.
Skaters, you want to get to the track. Skaters, get back to the track. We're going up again in 2:22.
Second half exciting roller derby action here in Valhalla. It's the 2023 Juniors Championship bout! Woo! And we have the Fight Crew versus the Scream Queens. Fight Crew has been ahead right now, 86-64, but they got a penalty against their jammer in the last jam of the first half, making this jam a power jam. Advantage Scream Queens.
Teams were pretty even in the second. Score was 33-34, so they're basically maintaining. But this is a chance for the Scream Queens to break it wide open.
Yeah, and I tell you, the talk, the scuttlebutt I heard walking around during the half was about penalties. And there were some people really concerned about their penalties. Bugs Bunny, our power jammer, working into that point corner position. Oh man, here's the thing. The pack, when it starts pulling away from itself, it gets out of play if they're more than 20 feet away. And that's when you start getting those out of play penalties we've been seeing so much of in the failure to reform.
Behind a wall of red. Blockers trying to spring her out.
Yeah, finally had to let Thugs go. Bugs Bunny, I love that name. I'm a Bugs fan.
Thugs made it out, but the time ran down.
5 points for Scream Queens. Hope everyone had a good time at halftime. Hope you bought some raffle tickets. We'll be doing the raffle right here at the end of the third quarter. Our good buddy Paco will be up here during raffle. Paco's birthday today. Paco's 10.
No way.
Yeah, Paco's double digits. Paco's going to be like, you know, driving soon.
Oh boy.
Before
we
got
ourselves an official timeout. That gives us time to tell you all about fresh meat. If you want to be a Derby doll your own self, go to derbydolls.com. You're going to find all the information on how to try out for the league. You're going to find out how to join Derby Por Vida, which is an incredible 10 or 12 week program where you learn to skate on this bank track. You don't have to know how to skate. You have to know nothing. You need a mouth guard, and you need the willingness to come and do something amazing.
All right, so we have 3 penalties against Fight Crew, against their blockers. One of them is going to have to do a must skate and skate the end. This is what I was talking about with the failure reforms and a blocking out of play, taking them out. And then we also got a cutting penalty there from Stitches. So quite a significant thing there with Beetlejuke in the penalty box. And I was talking about that earlier. Some people are getting really concerned about their penalties, but I just want to take a moment to do a shout out for Ziggy Stardust's mom. Couldn't be here, Lady Macbeth. Just want to say hi, Lady Macbeth. Why do I not know Lady Macbeth? I feel like we should be hanging out or something. And like I mentioned before, it's Paco's birthday. Then, of course, in the webcast, watching Dirty Tricks' birthday tomorrow.
And also, actually, Ziggy Stardust's mom, Lady Macbeth, is in the chat room and gives a shout out to Ziggy Stardust and her BFF and their BFF, Honey BB.
Aww. Honey BB.
Macbeth also wants to shout out to everyone who makes the live stream possible so we can watch from home, and I think we can all get on board with that. Thank you, Rad Crew, for being so rad.
Rad Crew is the best. They make it look easy, and that's why it's so hard. And both jammers out. Fight Crew decides to call it off. Then the very crucial points management. That started calling it off there.
I don't know if you got to hear Brooklyn Decker, one of the folks behind the juniors program, talking at the halftime break and mentioning that they've got 2 packs, a positional pack and a contact pack. The positional pack, which I believe we're seeing now, they're only supposed to block by position, by sticking together, by getting in the way. Brooklyn says sometimes she's got to remind them about that.
Yeah, sometimes you just, it's physics. You know, velocity and speed and all those things that my brother understands and I don't. Ooh, although right now I just see the jammer for Scream Queens going in the infield and giving Is Hell on Wheels the advantage for Fight Crew as the lead jammer.
By the way, I was completely wrong. This is definitely a contact back.
Yeah. That was Slim Weeper is jamming for the Scream Queens. Get a little pile up there on turn 4. And I'm enjoying the blocking there from Pivot, Shredding Mercury against Hell on Wheels. Like just kind of doing like a back and forth, almost like a windshield wiper, just taking his Hell on Wheels on a journey laterally up and down the track.
Yeah, just because you can hit doesn't mean you have to hit. Positional blocking is powerful.
We're going to do a quick moment break here. That wasn't a medical cutoff, so I don't think anyone needs to take off their helmet. And we do have penalty. Okay, Bella Blitz with a directional block and a cutting penalty for Scream Queens, and Jinx with Fight Crew with a directional block.
That brings Bella to 4 penalties by my unofficial count. Although the leader right now is Wensley Adams for Fight Crew with 5.
Yeah, I heard Wensley's not. Was like, a little concerned about that.
Woo! Quick exit from number 512, Ziggy Stardust.
Grease Frightening. Grease Frightening never disappoints.
Packs down to 1 blocker, down 1 blocker piece. And Ziggy gets through, calls it off. When you pass your first opposing blocker, you get all the points for their folks who are in the penalty box. Those are called ghost points.
Scatty ghost points.
So including those ghost points, Suspect Ed reports 3 points. 3 points for Fight Crew.
Oh, we do have a penalty being called up. Stevie Wonder in the penalty box for Fight Crew, directional block. And it looks like we're having a timeout being called by the Fight Crew. They're ahead right now, 94-69, but they've definitely had some issues in this first or second half. One of them being, though, the penalties, though, but I feel that's affecting both teams. How are you feeling on that, Trixie?
Well, I'm feeling like there's 10 minutes and 32 seconds left in this third, and there's a lot that goes on at the end of the third. One thing, the last call for alcohol is end of the third quarter, so if that's what you're into, you got to get on it now. And, of course, we're going to have that raffle call. So get your tickets. Not last call, but it's getting close, folks.
Yeah.
You're pushing it.
You're sitting there. You might as well read a number and see if you won something, because that's fun.
Raffle, you're here anyway. You might as
It's
well
so
win something.
true. While you're here, that's so much my motto in life. Well, while I'm here, I might as well do something. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. Kind of depends how my brain's working that day.
Mad Cat joining the pack just before that whistle. See, Susie Snake Eyes got me saying first whistle.
First whistle, only whistle until the last whistle.
May Day is not just displaying excellence in pants, but also is lead jammer for Scream Queen.
Yeah, I'm giving all the style points right there to Mayday.
Oh, absolutely.
Even the knee pads just really pop with the blue of the Scream Queens, and then the silver. Yeah, I just think it's a fantastic color choice. It's a lovely palette.
Looks like a skater lost a piece of hardware there. I saw one of the pack refs pick it up.
Uh-oh.
Most often that's going to be a toe stop, but who can say?
Oops. I wonder if it was Mayday's. Nope, that wasn't it.
That's the thing. When someone loses the toe stop, you usually know, because the next time they try to use it, they go down on their face.
Then you hear, sorry. I can see Paco's already circling.
Track cut for Stitches. That's going to result in a power jam for Scream Queens.
Yeah, it looks like I got Glow and Arrow with a penalty for a low blocking for Scream Queens.
So Scream Queens down one blocker, but Fight Crew down a jammer. That's a lot more important. And it's a big chance for Scream Queens to close the gap on Fight Crew, currently 94-76.
Ow. All right. There's a lot going on. Like a whole lot. Right now we got three.
Packs in the back.
Yeah, they're holding back so that they can hold the core of the pack and slow it down for Princess Slayer, captain of the Scream Queens. Getting out and coming into the first scoring pass. The first time Scream Queens have ever made it to a championship bout, because this is our first season with the Scream Queens. Team in blue out again. Still got 21 seconds on the jam clock. Oh, wow. Okay, nice doing the hold side. Oh, through again. Wow. Princess Slayer, man, your captain's racking it up. Oh, my. Oh, wow. Big jam for Princess Slayer. Yeah, I like the little bow.
The Scream Queens bench is on fire, Evilly.
15 points. We like watching them rack up. Is it really? Wow, bringing it to a 3-point game. And Jinx in the belly box for Fight Crew with a blocking out of play. I'm just going to hold the trophy up here so we know what it's all about. Oh, Scream Queens! Bella Blitz is the lead jammer.
So they're taking that momentum and they're running with it, Evilly.
Yeah, Ziggy Scarlett got stuck up there on the high side with Pink Poison. Finally makes through.
How did Bella keep her feet? But she did, gets through, calls it off.
4 points. Scream Queens take the lead. Incredible, Trixie. This is so, I have goosebumps.
Legitimately, very exciting game. That's exactly what we want to see here. And I hope y'all are enjoying it here and at home.
Seriously, I have goosebumps. Oh my goodness. This is so grease frightening in the playing box for Scream Queens directional block. We're looking at the scoreboard. That's right, you're ahead by a point. But that could change, so. Oh! Stargirl out for Fight Crew.
Stitch is meeting that jammer at the front and doing an amazing one-on-one job.
Yeah, Nia Brawleton in there subbing for Dirty Tricks, and trying to make it through on the high side. But I'm telling you, damage might be being done there by Stargirl. Now, Doom, yeah, I can see Doom did like call it off. For the love of God, people turn it off.
You got all you're gonna get. Call it off, save a little time on the clock, and save your teammates from possibly racking up some more penalties.
Hey, let's make some noise for the juniors here, everybody. Wow, coming in strong. Now we got somebody up by crew in the penalty box.
Yeah,
there.
that's the jammer from the last jam. Star Girl sitting in that penalty box. We got ourselves a Power Jam Scream Queens.
Woo! One jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and that is the team in blue. Bella Blitz is your power jammer, and look at that pack.
Scream Queens got that lead, only held on to it for one jam, but I think that might be about to change, Eva Lee.
Wow. Yeah, Wednesday Adams and Jinx were doing a great job holding up the front line. So they are trying to race the pack at this moment. So much going on in the pack.
Fight Crew's got three skaters skating together. That's their strongest that you're going to be, but it does not stop Bella Blitz. 20 seconds left in this jam.
Yeah, so Jolteon being held at the back by the wall of blue. Whoa, I almost dropped the trophy. I'm so excited.
I was getting really nervous with you keeping up there, honestly.
Oh my, wow. 2 seconds.
Fight Crew lets her go, and that's the end of your power jam.
Wow, literally the last second getting through that pack.
I think we're about to see triple digits on that scoreboard.
10 points for the Scream Queens.
That takes them to 105 to Fight Crew's 98, 4:15 left in the third.
Yeah, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And wow, this game is incredible. We do have a skater from each team in the penalty box. Speedy Wonder for Fight Crew with a blocking out of play. And Cherry Bomb Blocker in the penalty box for Scream Queens with a directional block. Oh, wow. Slim Reaper out of the pack, but immediately had Kitten Crush come up behind for Fight Crew, immediately called it off. That was close.
I finally figured out who Cherry Bomb Blocker was, Eva Lee. I've been wondering every time you call him, and that skater formerly known as Skate White Shark.
But
that takes too long to say, so we say Cherry Bomb Blocker instead. Congrats on the name change. It's pretty cool.
We're all very fluid here in many ways. And that's cool. We're team roll with it. We're always team roll with it. What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do? You're here anyway. Yeah. You might as well roll with it.
Might as well roll with it while I'm here. Beetletooth lead jammer. But I tell you, check it out, Fight Night. Fight Night trying to get some points on the board for Dirty Tricks who couldn't skate today. Oh, clear through, calls it off. What do we got there, Ed?
Full
4
pack,
points.
clean jam. Nobody in the box.
4 points, bringing it to a 3-point game again. Scream Queens, though, still up 105 to 102. Everybody's on the track. How about that? Everyone got all excited.
Veteran Derby Doll skater Pete is in the chat, says, this is a really great game, and I can't argue with that.
Oh, wow. Slim Reaper, part of the Slim Dynasty of the Derby Dolls, lead jammer, but is hell on wheels with an incredible block there from Pink Poison, and hold on. All right, give it up for his Hell on Wheels, everybody. I told you that was quite a jam.
Yeah, we do our best. The skaters, the coaches, and the refs, they all do their best to keep the game safe and fair, but it is a contact sport. And that's why we have those EMTs on tap.
That's why they're wearing S1 helmets.
Hey, symbol of protection for a really long time. Since
Yeah.
2009.
I hit my noggin a few times when I was skating in October. And that S1 helmet really did, it was a much improvement over my previous helmet, I should say.
Imagine that.
Yeah, at one point, like, that Jaeger bomb's like, Evil, you're not wearing that, ever. My old gold one.
All right, so Pink Poison Guinness be sitting down for Scream Queens when we resume with an above the shoulders penalty.
I really have to admire Sweetie out there, who's on our ref crew today, skated on my team, the Trust Fund Terrors, in October, and wearing some TFT white, which looks fantastic. I'm liking the style. Yeah, let's make some noise for roller derby, everybody! Cheer!
Yeah, our adult champs were supposed to be today. They did get postponed, and I think nobody's happier about that than Eva Lee, because that means that next month she can yell CHAMPS also.
Oh, CHAMPS is like my birthday, Christmas, 4th of July, all in one. Is there anything better than this? Look at Speedy Wonder, lead jammer, but Scream Queens not to be held out as Betty Rumble out of the pack, and now the blockers waiting. Oh my God, it's so good. Speedy right through, and we're going to take a quick break. All right, give it up for Princess Slay, everyone, captain of the Scream Queens. Wow. I tell you, they really want that trophy. You know, these skaters have been working so hard all year, coming back after the pandemic. They couldn't skate for barely 2 years, had a year rebuilding, finally back to our team's first championship bout in 4 years. I know how excited I am. Everyone knows how excited I am, but I'm not nearly as excited as these skaters, and you can really see it on the track. What an incredible job they've been doing.
Yeah, the
so let's
skaters
make
are...
some noise for our junior derby dolls, everybody. Yeah, right on.
Game executioner Penaltina calls the skaters back to the track.
Penaltina, I love that so much.
That's a great ref
It's like the
name.
great name.
We got full packs. We got 128 left in the third. We got a 2-point game, 108-106 in favor of the Scream Queens.
Oh boy, okay. So
we got
Bike
a big
Room,
track cut.
I just saw a track cut against Stitches. That means the next jam is going to be a jamming for the Scream Queens and also out of the pack. Stitches sees that, calls off the jam. Yeah, I can see when Stitches came out on the straightaway after the whistle was blown, I saw 1 foot going to the infield, and I believe that's where we got the cut penalty. That is true. Next jam is going to be a power jam advantage for the Scream Queens. And they are ahead by 2 points, 108 to 106. This is an incredible bout.
That track cut penalty is when you skate out of bounds. If you even put so much as 1 foot out of bounds, and I think that's all Stitches did, but that's
all
enough.
Stitches did. 1 foot down. Some people, you see them go through on the infield on that inline with just like one skate. It's pretty incredible. They're holding their balance.
Yeah, you can skate on the pink coping if you can. You can jump and pass people in the air, but if you touch the infield, it's all over for you.
All right, Bella Blitz is out. Man, you had that wall. Look at Wednesday Adams, speedy, smaller brawler, drive in the front of that pack, and just doing incredible. Oh, Speedy being launched into Bella.
But it's not how many times you get knocked down. You get up quick, drive on. That's just what Bella Blitz did. Time is out on the game clock, but this jam goes on until the 20 seconds left on the jam clock expire or until Bella calls it off. I don't think Bella's calling it off.
No. And I tell you, they were right there. They were holding back the pivot for Fight Crew so much that it was pulling the pack out of play, and they had to let Bella through.
Oh, she did.
Oh!
I wasn't sure if Bella was going to get around in time to score again, but I believe it happened. We're going to have to see what the enforcers say.
Yeah, I mean, I believe like Wednesday Adams was in that pack and definitely had a penalty situation. All right, everybody. We're going to sort that out. But right now, it is raffle time. Dig deep in your pockets. We're going to bring up our favorite birthday raffle caller. Let's give it for Paco, everybody.
Hello. Let's get started with the raffle, shall we? Okay. Our first lucky dog is 477326.
What's the prize, Paco?
The prize is wine from Lavine.
Say it one more time.
Wine from Lavine. Don't know how to pronounce that. We got a winner? Come over here and get your wine.
Yeah, if you're a winner, just come up to the concession booth. What do we got next, Paco?
Okay, our next fortunate crocodile is 244148. Please come to the...
I think one of the skaters won. What's the last digits on that again, Paco?
148, 244, 148.
Yeah, you get a... Oh, we're winners? Come on down. You won a Rude Chicks grab bag.
We all getting winners?
All right. Yeah, I think we do back... Wait, or no, maybe they're just waving at someone else.
Okay. Well, let's get on to the next winner then.
And the next prize is
Fall Guys 12-inch collectible plushie. And our winner is 244253. We got a winner?
What's that? Everyone's checking. Say it again, Paco.
24. We got a winner?
Yeah! Woo! Come on up to concession.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! All right, what's our next prize there, Paco?
Our next prize is a Magic Mixes crystal ball.
Woo! All right, what do we got? Who's the winner?
Our very lucky sloth is 244073. We got a winner?
Well, they're checking. Say it one more time.
244073. We got a winner?
Yeah, come on down. Come on down to concessions and win your
Come on
Magic
down.
Mixes crystal ball.
Woo!
All right, we got one more prize in the raffle. What are they going to win, Paco?
My personal favorite, a gift bag of Derby Doll merch. And this lucky person is 244-10109. We got a winner?
We got a winner out there. Woo!
Woo!
Say it one more time.
244-109.
Woo!
Woo! Woohoo!
All right, Paco, we want to thank you for doing the junior raffle here for our 2023 championship. How are you feeling about this game here?
I'm feeling good. Honestly, I want to give a shout out to my sister, Speedy Wonder.
Yeah! That's right. Speedy Wonder's last game, and it's your birthday. What did you get for your birthday, Paco?
I got a football.
You're going to say the raffle at the championship bout.
Huh?
Just say you got to do the raffle at the championship bout.
I did the raffle for the championship bout.
That is the coolest thing ever, Paco!
I know!
All right. Thank you so much. Let's get a picture with you. Yeah, we'll be right back with you in a minute, everybody. All right, everybody, we're just going to tell you right now, we are starting the fourth and final quarter of exciting roller derby action here with the 2023 Junior Championship bout with a lot of penalties. Boom. But we're going to shake it down. Basically how it's working out, Scream Queens are down 2 blockers and the Fight Crew are down 1. And right now, Fight Crew lead jammer, and that is Kitten Crush.
One of those Scream Queens blockers also got a penalty, so they'll be sitting in the next jam.
4 points. Wait, 4? 4 points for Fight Crew.
Fight Crew's got some work to do. They got outscored 56-20 in that last quarter, mostly on the strength of those incredible power jams. Whichever team is going to win is going to have to keep it clean here in the fourth.
Yeah, those power jams really were definitely were paving the way for the Scream Queens to take the lead on the scoreboard. But it looks like we do have one Scream Queen in the penalty box, and that is Slim Reaper serving the penalty from the previous jam.
Scream Queens out with your lead jammer, 757 Thugs Bunny.
Thugs Bunny. All right, both the jammers are out, but wow. That was pretty clean from Thugs. Comes right up through that 3 wall of red. Gets points, calls it off. Thugs. So I just heard like a mild chant of thugs. 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 You know what I'm telling you? You know who looks really fabulous today? Sweepy. Sweepy like Johnny looks really nice in the black casual look. It's a good look.
Black looks so good on everybody. That's not why you become an enforcer, but it don't hurt.
I like the push-up sleeves look. It's nice. Very fashionable. Pink Poison jamming for Scream Queens against Jinx for Fight Crew. Oh! Wow, Pink Poison came in hot. We'll see if there was a penalty out of that or not. I believe we had 2 points there for Scream Queens. It's one of those moments where now we're in the fourth quarter and everything's just like you kind of hold your breath, especially because everything is so close. But Vroom in the penalty box with a stopping penalty for the Screen Queens. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is Cherry Von Blocker. I saw a 3-5 and had a little dyslexic moment.
Fight Crew Jammer goes down in the back. Honeybee B out and lead.
Speaking of number 35, yes, Honeybee B.
Jolteon escapes.
Yeah, Screen Queens had the lead jam position, comes up against one of the Fight Crew blockers, calls it off. Did get 3 points there. So Screen Queens, they are holding on to that lead and building up slowly. We've got Bella Blitz in the penalty box for the Queens with a low blocking penalty.
Little by little, Scream Queens trying to pull away from Fight Crew. I don't know if you could hear him during the last quarter break heave a lead, but Doomsdaisy led Fight Crew in a chant of, what do we fight for? Each other.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
I know, it was beautiful, and that's what they're out there doing.
I love Doom so much. I love everybody. Love the Derby Dolls. I love roller derby. It's a great sport.
Fight night up against a big wall of red in front.
Yeah, and do you see this in other sports? No. Fight night. Oh, almost coming through.
Great effort from Fight night.
Yeah, coming up against Destroya and just...
You know, Brooklyn was interviewed during halftime and said, roller derby, good for skaters of any size. And that just goes to show you Fight night out there doing the job.
Yeah, Iron Raven has been known for saying she was the captain of the Tough Cookies and brought that team to a champion's trophy status. And she always said there's a place for everybody on the track, on the team. Everyone on the team has a place on the track, and it is true. Everyone has something that they contribute to the game in their own way, and that is Kitten Crush contributing as the lead jammer for the Fight Crew. Oh! Shreddy Mercury getting held back.
Finding Gory, big hit into the infield. Slows Kitten Crush's roll.
Yeah, Shreddy Mercury racing out of there, but the lead jammer, that belongs to Kitten Crush of Fight Crew. He's getting bat around there like my cat Ace gets bat around by my older cat Lux. You know what my kitten does? He face plants, like kind of dives at my bigger cat, like one of those face huggers in Alien.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
Face huggers are so cute.
Oh my God, and they're both black, so it's like this army of darkness, black mess of fur flying. I am so happy. Rescue cats are the best.
Rescue cats are the best. If you've been watching our screens here, you didn't see some rescue animals that would love to have a home for the holidays.
Hey, Wednesday Addams is jamming. Oh, now being held up by Cherry Bomb Blocker and Bella.
Yeah, with a side order, Ginger snapped.
Yeah.
You can see that jammer trying to just twist her hips in front of those blockers. That's what you need to do to get the points. The point is when your hips pass their hips.
Well, what you really needed was Jolteon got in there and managed to get the jammer out, but it was too much damage being done by Honey BB working into that point scoring position.
We got a shout out to Jolt from Mama Jolt.
Aw.
I hope Mama Jolt got to see that.
Jolt is so solid. All right, we do have some penalties. Bella Blitz in the penalty box again for Screen Queens with an illegal block. Someone is picking up some penalties there. And Jolt in the penalty box for a directional block. Here's like a moment of silence.
Yeah, I'd have a moment of silence too if I were Bella, because that, I believe, puts Bella on 6. One more, and they may well be out of here.
Well, you know what to say, go hard, go home.
Is that what they say, Evelyn?
Yep, if you go hard. No. We say a lot of things here.
We say all kinds of nonsense, y'all.
The main thing is roller derby is life. Oh man, Glow and Arrow trying to get by Stitches. And wow. Finally getting into an out of play situation with the pack.
What pack?
Yeah, really, what pack? Well, they're coming together now. Tricky's like the pack is here. And as is caring about nothing, saying the pack is here. Glow and Arrow, still lead Jammer.
Time running out on the jam. Can Glow score?
I don't know if...
A canny move from a Fight Crew blocker, getting themselves out of danger there. I think prevented extra points there.
Yeah, 10-point game, 129 Screen Queens, 119 Fight Crew. This game has had several lead changes on that scoreboard, and this trophy, I don't know who it's going to go to.
But that just underlines that incredibly good heads-up play by that Fight Crew blocker, because every point counts, man. 10 points, 10-point difference.
Yeah.
7 minutes left in this game. You can't be giving any of them away.
Yeah, we've had a couple 15-point jams. I mean, things can change really quickly. All right, we do have penalties against Fight Crew. 2 failure to reforms, once against Stargirl, and another one there against Slim Skady. And then we also have a penalty against, I think it's Neapolitan, for failure to reform and low blocking penalty. Sorry, just a little bit of a glare on the whiteboard.
Both jammers out. Jammer race, jammer race.
Yeah. Speedy versus Speedy Wonder versus Slim Skady.
Oh! Incredible scoring pass.
Wow.
Hits it, quits it, gets a big hug from Coach Doomsdaisy. What a great pass. 3 more points for Fight Crew. In those tight jammer races, the name of the game is don't be the team in the back, because both those jammers are going to come in hot.
Yeah. My head was spinning a little bit on that one.
Well, brace yourself, because we got another jam.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Cherry Bomb Blocker coming out of there hot.
Fight Crew gets their jammer out of the pack.
Yeah, Zingy Stardust does not want to be a point in that pack.
The Vroom trying to open up a way for Cherry Bomb Blocker.
Man, the intensity of these skaters, they have worked so hard to get here. Our first championship bout in 4 years, everybody. This is amazing. And we got only 5 minutes left in it.
That's
oh my
right.
God, I'm going to have a heart attack.
And you all got to cheer as hard as you can, because this is the last juniors game for the year, Evilly.
Oh my God. Timeout being called by the enforcers. I think even they know. They're like, this is just too much. You know, we want to thank everyone for being here today. And of course, we want to thank everyone who are volunteers. This is a volunteer-run organization, which means we clean up after ourselves and hope you'll help us out by taking out your own trash.
Does that mean we're not getting paid for this?
Well, I'm getting paid $20,000. Just kidding.
I got to renegotiate my contract.
I know. Well, you brought me a cookie and I brought you flowers, so that's our payment is to each other.
But
Thank you for the cookie, Trixie. That was really good. It's been a great season with you. I love every season when we do this. This is so great. Our first season together with teams. We've been through a lot, and I'm always so grateful you're by my side, and I'm looking forward to 2024 with you.
See, you can't hear it on the mic, but I'm giving her a hug.
I love you. And we're just so happy with everyone here supporting the Derby Dolls. Hey, you know, we unfortunately could not have a photographer here, so we hope everyone's taking lots of pictures. Be sure to put them on our social media and tag the Derby Dolls in them.
Take pictures of Evil and tag her too.
All right, we do have penalties against the Scream Queens. We got Ginger Snapped in there with low blocking and blocking out of play, I'm thinking. We also do have a directional block against Betty Rumble.
Boy, Ginger did snap. There were no penalties for them for the whole game, and then they decided, hey, I'm going to get 3 in a row. Why not?
You know, Ginger does what Ginger wants. That's fine. Oh!
By the way, I want to apologize to some of our skaters out here. I've been messing up folks' pronouns all night because I didn't write things down correctly. So my apologies. We do our best to respect people's pronouns here, and I get real disappointed when I don't live up to that.
You know, I love that I have my frogmouth clothing on because it has my pronouns right here.
That is so clever.
I know. All our uniforms have our pronouns on them. So it takes out the guesswork.
Oh,
Grease frightening. Man, hauling it.
Pink Poison tagged that Fight Crew jammer right on their way out of the pack. It was beautiful, beautiful little hit. And a beautiful jump. Oh my goodness, Kitten Crush really
Just
stole
beautiful.
that jam.
Yeah, 4 points for Fight Crew. You know, Fight Crew won our very first championship bout in 2006. And as I said, we had a delayed champ. We started the season in 2005, lost our space, got shut down by the fire marshal, lost our coach. We had a whole bunch of stuff. Some of this is portrayed in the movie Whippet, who was written by a member of the blue team who was skated that championship bout. And, you know, it's just really always good seeing the blue and red just because our co-founders were each members of those teams. And so it brings back a lot of memories of the early days of the dolls.
Yeah, I'm looking in this chat room. Everybody's shouting out to the enforcers.
Oh my God, this is hard. A lot of pressure.
Well, and they're the only team that plays every game evenly, so I can understand why they have a lot of fans.
Well, and there's a lot of pressure. Oh, and
That's Jolteon.
wow. Jolteon. Man, let's hear it from the crowd. Oh, thunder coming through those. Oh, and now we all get really quiet. All right.
Well, that's because Jolteon's got a lot of work to do. That was like a 5 wall of black as the blue jammer joined, but Jolteon's through.
Yeah, and there's a big battle on those high sides because, you know, gravity.
You know, gravity.
Not your friend, especially when you're over 50. Gravity. Oh, wait, calls it off. Yeah.
That was a beautifully timed hit there by Cherry Bomb Blocker. Ending the jam. Not before our Fight Crew piles up, let's call it 5 more points. 131, 137, 255 left in the bout.
Want to thank everybody again watching on the YouTube channel. My friend Susie, I hope you're on there. I don't know if my brother tuned in, probably not, or my niece Eleanor or anybody like that, but maybe my friend Rob, I don't know. I was hoping Gory Smelly's mom Spelling would tune in, but you know, I don't have the direct dial on Mama Spelling.
I see a lot of letters on that whiteboard there, Evilly.
Yeah, I see Speedy Wonder sitting in the penalty box for Fight Crew. Can't quite see who's over there for the Screen Queens, but yet arms penalty for Speedy. Oh, we have an ejection, everybody. My goodness. That's right.
Blitz.
Cherry blocker bomb, directional block, and cutting times 2, I believe, ejected.
My bad, that wasn't Bella Blitz, that was Cherry.
Yeah, Cherry, you're out of here.
Oh man, well what a hit to go out on though. Holy smokes.
Yeah, 3 penalties and 1, hey, you know, like I said, you go hard, you go home. Oh my God, there's only 3 minutes left, 2 minutes and 17 seconds, nobody in the penalty box. This is so exciting. Remember, after the game, we have the penalty, we'll have the, so much excitement, championship trophy.
Yeah, you're going to want to stick around, folks.
Oh, wow. Seeing Speedy and Bella come out like that, oh,
Bella whipping
gorgeous.
off that jammer cover and whipping around in the air to celebrate forcing the call off.
Yeah, that was kind of one of those jams where you wish it was like the Derby in the 50s where there was like you had to skate the full time and there was no calling off jams ever.
I mean, it's a huge part of the strategy, and, you know, we wouldn't be without it, but boy, sometimes when you see 2 jammers take off like that, you just want to let them go.
Yeah, you watch from that OG Derby, they go for 10 minutes. Oh, man, Jolteon versus...
Jolteon was mad dogging Honeybee Bee throughout that jam.
Yeah.
I thought Jolteon was lining up a big old jammer on jammer hit, but
I was thinking that too.
The thing is, you don't want to swing and a miss in this situation, Evilly. If it worked, great, but if it didn't, it would have been a disaster for Fight Crew, who are still trying to make up a 6-point deficit with just 1 minute left to go in this game.
We got Grease Frightening in the penalty box with a directional block for the Scream Queens. Yeah, penalties at this point. Ooh.
All right, this may be the last jam of the game. So at the end of this jam, after they total up the points, if the team in the lead skated clean, the game's over. If they get a penalty and the other team didn't, we're going to have one last jam. You're going to have to watch the man in the white helmet who will either call the game or call for one last jam.
And much like that game in 2006, there's only 3 blockers per team. Mayday up to the front. But we still have time on the quarter clock.
That's right, we're going to have another jam. Same thing applies. If the game clock runs out, the jam continues until the jam clock runs out or until the lead jammer calls it off.
All right, this could be it. Screen Queens, 137. Fight Crew, 141 for Screen Queens. Junior Fight Crew with a 131, 10-point game. Let's make enough noise for Roller Derby.
Screen Queens out first. Bella Blitz, your lead jammer. Time is out. Bella calls it off. This could be it, folks. If the game is over, we will invite you all to come down, get trackside, give everybody a high five. But I see head referee Wild Bill Hiccup is calling for one more jam.
Oh! One more jam is called when the team in the lead gets a penalty. And the Screen Queens, they did get an arms penalty against Pink Poison. So that is going to make it one more jam.
Yep, the lights aren't out for Fight Crew just yet. They get one more chance to make up this 10-point penalty. Same rules apply. Team in the lead at the end has to skate it clean for the game to end. Fight Crew out and lead.
Yeah, that is Speedy Wonder out. Bella Blitz out.
Speedy
man.
calls it off.
There's a chance that both of those jammers could have gotten back blocking penalties. If they do, then they will probably put a blocker down. There could be a chance that only one of them got it. We will see.
If both teams get penalties, the game's over. Here comes the word from head referee Wild Bill Hickok.
That was a nail biter. Scream Queens, take it. Let's give it up for them, everybody.
Come on down, get those high fives. Let's do it, folks.
Bella Blitz, Fight Night, Nia Brawlton, Honey BB, Slim Reaper, Reese Frightening, Glow and Arrow, Betty Rumble, Shreddy Mercury, Mayday, Thugs Bunny, Bubba Vroom, Slaying Mantis, Skate White Shark, Cherry Blocker Bomb, Dirty Tricks Tournament anyway, Ginger Snap, Pink Poison, your co-captain Fighting Gory, and the captain of your 2023 Junior Champions, the Screen Queens, Princess Slayer! Your coaches are Chata and Ice Creamer. Screen Queens win their first champions, and they win it for the Junior Derby Dolls.
And coming to the track, it's Fight Crew. Hard fought, all fight, no flight. Give it up for them, folks. Jinx, Is Hell on Wheels, Speedy Wonder, Wensley Adams, Beetlejuice, Lash Out Loud, Roller Sticks, Destroya, Ziggy Stardust, Stargirl, Kitten Crush, Slim Skatey, Mad Cat, Hidden, Jolteon, Stitches, Co-Captain Sally Face, Captain Smaller, Brawler, Coaches Doomsdays, and let's see this one more time, Fight Crew!
We want to thank our enforcers, EMT, Doll Repair, Track Monkeys, the Rad Crew, our DJ MacBook Bear. I'm Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit. It has been an absolute honor to do this bout. We want you all to hang out trackside as we do our special awards. I'm bringing the trophy down, so why don't you sign out for us, Trixie?
All right, until next time, we want you to be safe, be well, and be back here for the rescheduled championship game. Until then, have a happy holiday, happy Hanukkah, and let's take it to the infield for that presentation.